So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, Colour goes for a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Bulka, can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? Phillips. And he's forced to go back. Seco. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. De Bruyne. And it's Rooney. No, that's been intercepted. Bushanic. Now that's well seen too. Distributed tidily. Played down the flank. Thomas. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this chance, surely! And another try! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That has been cut short. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's found space here. Can he finish? Oh, it's come, and he's following up! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's there to belt it away. Pearson looking to play, and Van Nistelrooy just cruising. They are cruising, and they're threatening to fly away here. Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Decent chance! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Played into the box. Rooney is flagged offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Rooney. And he's cut it out. That's put paid to the danger. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hangs one in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Secco. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, that's fabulous. Picked out brilliantly. Boshanik! And he couldn't keep it down. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. De Bruyne under intense pressure.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is...
Great chance! That is outstanding from Van Nistelrooy! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Manchester United are having a ball here. João Cancelo providing an... Oh, good effort! And again! Oh, good finish! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Pearson. Oh, cracking ball. And a chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 79.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Number 17. De Bruyne.
There's the shot!
Number 11.
No, that's just wide.
Number 9. Rooney. Coming on the field. Number 7. Diogo Jota. Number 44. McAllister. Number 8.
Lobbed in behind.
Bruno Fernandes. Number 49. Eucharist.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Played out wide. And it's Casemiro. Knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he leaps! Off the bar! Deftly away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for options for movement. Mubama. He has found the way through. And he's had it nicked away. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Phillips deals with that comfortably. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to clear it. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18. Casemiro. Coming on the field.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Menu. And here's Jota. Shapes to shoot! Delicious from Diogo Jota! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Phillips. And it's Seko. Thomas. Great vision. Can he get onto this? And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Van Nistelrooy just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Looking tidy in possession here. And he's chosen to go back, heading backwards. Silvestre. Here comes the terrific effort! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That's put paid to the danger. And it's McAllister. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland is flagged offside. That's been cut out, well played. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Looking to play him in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Ipswich definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
He's in a great position here. He is just caressing the ball. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Ipswich certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
João Cancelo. Van de Ven. No, that's been intercepted. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Ball's gone out of play. Space for him to turn and look. Caught offside that time. Silvestre. And back to the keeper they go. Ruben Dias. And it's made its way to him. Oh, now he can run away with it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. They've played it short. Ipswich with another corner. And it's been taken short. And that should get the job done. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. A header! It's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Haaland. It's a threatening ball. Takes a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Diogo Jota. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. Has a look up and delivers. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that takes him up to 30 goals for this side. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 31.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United find a position of real strength now. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cleared away. And he's there to retrieve it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dealt with nicely by the defence. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 33. Number 20. Coming on the field, number 29, number 7. Substitutions taking place.
Well, that's a dangerous ball. Shapes to shoot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Manchester United are coasting towards victory. Matsusiwa. Clark. Akpom. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well.
There will be
Akpom.
5 minutes added time.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, it's come off the upright. A whisker away from making it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He leaps for it. Played towards the front line. Oh, it's come loose. There's the shot! Magnificent from Matheus Cunha! That is a gem! An absolute gem! This day becomes absolutely perfect! Utterly ideal!
Number 10.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's found a way through. Madueke! Oh, it's come off the upright. Deftly away. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Rooney does really well to win the ball there. And Burmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Madueke, and it's made its way to him. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Nicely spread. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
João Cancelo. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Knocks it out wide. And that should get the job done. Rice. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Havertz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. McAllister. And it's Rooney. And he's in on, goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rice. Now it's Havertz. Distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. Driving through them. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 29.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! And no mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
And that is all they have time for. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back underway. Van de Ven. Gibbs White. Rolls it backwards. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, shooting chance! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
White tries across.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Madueke. Ødegaard pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ah, that's a fine interception. It's a quick ball upfield. Now it's Madueke. He's picked his way through. Menu, who's set up one goal so far. Burmo. Now it's Rooney. He has a look up. That has been slung wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Rooney. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 79, Gibbs-White. Mbumu. Number 37.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Rooney. Number 44, McAllister. Coming on the field.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Number 17, De Bruyne. Number 18,
But he's quick to return it.
Number 29, Erling Haaland.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well, this is surely their last chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. And he's straight offside. And the keeper's given it away. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And that will be it. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's the chance to counter. McAllister gets across and deals with it. Silvestre. Gibbs-White. A probing pass. Rooney! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position, showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's a dangerous ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. McAllister, Gibbs-White, very nearly half an hour gone here. Back where it came from. And he's quick to return it. It's a pretty loose pass. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a...
He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Cross flung in towards the middle. Cody tries to clear. He's going to be disappointed with that. Searching pass he's played there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Rooney, and he's chosen to go back. Rooney! It has to be Wayne Rooney!
Well, what a great goal from a great player. An absolutely glorious strike, just when no one expected it. A real mood changer right on half-time too. Now, all of a sudden, they're going into the break on a real high.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the...
Shot, surely! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. In by Cancelo. Impressive jump! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Defending of the desperate variety. Corner number 2 then. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's found a way past. And he's cut it out. Van der Ven can clear it away. This is a promising build-up. And the finish! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Number 41.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
And that should get the job done. Van der Ven. Great ball, shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he plays one through. There's the shot! And he hits the net! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 71 minutes,
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Goes for a shot! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 74 minutes is number 19, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Substitution
Charlton
for
have opted to make another change here.
Coming on the
Manchester
field
United
is
are at the
number
peak of their
99.
powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that has left him in a heap. And it's McAllister. Threads one in. This looks promising. Takes a shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 82 minutes is number 19, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. But where it is having a shot! And that's a good finish. And he is just ripping it up.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Goal scored for Manchester United.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's it. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Van Nistelrooy just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United, definitely.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
He's found a... goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the shot! And he's done it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
After 11 minutes is number 35.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. João Cancelo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gibbs White. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He is just caressing the ball. And that's going wide left.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him! About as smooth as it gets. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he couldn't finish.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Silvestre is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Yokuye, just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, easy pickings there. It's run loose here. Can he get it through? That's a good ball. And the shot! No, just not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
He's looking wide. Gabriel Van der Ven to McAllister. Silvestre. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Casemiro.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yokuye. And he's being shifted off it. And this is Rooney. Here's a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? That is lovely. Cross flung in towards the middle. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business. He's in a great position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. McAllister. Rooney. Gibbs-White. Nice defending, physical and effective. Gabriel goes sliding in. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yokuye. McAllister. Van Nistelrooy. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread it left. That's destined for the flank. Van Nistelrooy. That's good play. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. Yokuye. Great vision. And that is a little undercooked. McAllister plays a sharp little ball. Van Nistelrooy! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 44.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 79, Gibbs-White. Coming on the field, number 8.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Swansea really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Played out wide. And this is Rooney. Shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2.
Manchester United have opted to make another change here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Rooney being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received. Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Played into space. Pass is just off target.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He is through here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Burgess. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Silvestre with the clearance. And this is Rooney. Good read, needed to be. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Please join
Rooney.
me.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
João Cancelo. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He has found the way through. Foot in. Gallagher, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedro Porro. That is Gallagher. Knocks it out wide. Showing great feet there. And the shot's on here. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Colomwani. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now this could be a chance.
Solanke really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good read, needed to be. That's put paid to the danger. And that is out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Another throw-in. Opts for safety. Pedro Porro. Silvestre gets across to intercept that. Elects to cross. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And they've got rid.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's a throw-in. João Cancelo. Cross goes in there. They want to be quick to recover this. He is just caressing the ball. Played into the box, towering header! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United really can be happy with the strong finish to the half. and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pedro Porro. Now it's Colomwani. Threads one in. Colomwani providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? And he's there to get it away. And it's Bissouma. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Thinks about the shot. Referee has just said play on. Tottenham needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's having a hit! Wayne Rooney! Only him! A finish of true class! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Coming on the field.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Ball played through for the wide man. Your impression so far, Jim? Bissouma is fouled. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Solanke. Number 8, Bissouma. Coming on the field, number 9, Richarlison. Number 6, Joe Palhinha. Substitution.
Now it's Diogo Jota. And this is... He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Drills one in, takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Well read, nice interception. And a chance! And he's straight offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Tries from a long way out.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Ruben Diaz can get it clear. And here's Xavi Simons. Spence finding himself in space. Can he get it through? Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Rooney claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some
Well,
time
after
out
all
to
of that,
give your
Jim,
support
what are you
to our
thinking?
Bears Stadium Fund.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this fella, Diogo Jota, for me, is probably one of the best when it comes to his use of space. I think he works extremely well when he has players around him who are willing to drop a little bit. And I think what most people don't appreciate about his game is that when he starts running with the ball, he's actually very, very fast and difficult to contain.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Threads one in. This looks promising. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And it's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The scorer after 10 minutes is number 8.
Norwich breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. And it's Cancelo. And this is Shevchenko. Shooter! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
the most convincing of passes. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Shevchenko! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And Van Nistelrooy! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United restore parity.
Manchester United really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's found a way through. João Cancelo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well read, nice interception. Half-time getting close now. Stacey. Van Nistelrooy. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it out wide. Oh, this looks sharp. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So straight into the second half. And he's quick to return it. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared without hesitation. Burmo. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's on his own! Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Van Nistelrooy driving through the middle. Real chance! Oh, good finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Manchester United now in a position for... Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Number 19, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 39.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 7.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Number 29.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good ball. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
De Bruyne tries to clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. He's had a shot! Ruben Dias. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, that's nice. He's looking wide, in towards the back stick. Marcondes. And the counter is on. Tries to pass it through. Always goal side. They're urging him to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now he's got space here. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! And again! And there's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
So that's it, it is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please turn your
Van
attention to
Nistelrooy
the screen
walking
for
off with the
information
spoils,
provided by the
richly
local
deserved.
police.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United.